topic is decimal system. As you people are already familiar about that one, let's continue our topic. We were at question number 5. So that just quick, we are going to recall in memory what we have learned about the 10th and 100th and about place value. So 10th was a tenth is one part out of 10. It means 1 out of 10 of a whole, and it can be written as zero point 0.1. And here you can see the place value. This is a decimal point. Dot is representing a decimal, and U is for unit, or T is for tens, and H is for hundreds. This part, which is before that decimal point, is known as the whole part or an integral part, and other part, which is on the other side of this decimal point, this is written with a small t, and here in the next you can see at 100th place with a small h, this is showing as the fractional part. So what do we mean by 100? That 100 is one part in 100, means 1 out of 100, and we can say that it is written as 0.01. This was the thing which we have learned earlier in different question, one, question number 2, and question number 3 and 4. We have already done the practice of question number till question number 4 with the help of these things. Let's see what question number 5 is asking. Write these prices in order of size, starting with the smallest. You can see there are 4 different stickers are here, and prices are written on them. So what to do? We are going to arrange it starting with the smallest. So first of all, we will focus on the whole part of the, so that we can come to know which is the greater. Here you can see $35, $30.05, $3, $30.50. So what to do? First, we will select which one is the smallest, as they said to find out the smallest one. Among them, we know that whole part is going to tell us about the smallest or the greater one. So among these, you can see 35 is the greater number, then 30 is again greater, then $3 is written here, $3.50. It means $3.5 we till now we got is the smallest one. Let's see the next number. This is $30.50. So till this we find that this one is our number which is smallest, so we should write 1 here to make a practice of working. We are just rewriting it with the to arrange. After that, we will arrange and write it in a proper way. And you can see $30.05 and $30.50 are the same. But after that, we can say that after this second and third sticker, we find that this $35 is here, which will be the last one. So we can say this would be fourth. So let's see that among these 30.05 and $30.50, which one will be on the second number and which one will be on the third number. Because their whole parts are same, means $30 and $30 are telling us that they are same. But from fractional part, we can conclude that which one is the second one and which one is the third one in the arrangement. So we will move towards the decimal point, and immediate after decimal point, we got the 10th number, and whatever the position below the 10th one will decide which one is greater among these two and which one is smaller. So here you can see at 10th place 0 is here, and here at 10th place 5 is here. So which one is smaller? Of course, 0 is smaller than the 5 at the 10th place. So we can say that this one, $30 point or $30.05 is the second one, and the $30 and 50 is the third one. So in this way, we can arrange roughly with the pencil. Then we can write in statement form that order of the size starting with the smallest. So first dollar of it would be $3.50, because its number is starting with only whole part. We can check here that 3 is the very smallest number in among these stickers. So 3.50 is the $3.5, $50 or $3.5 are same. So we can say that $3.50, then $30.05, then $30.50, and at the last $35. In this way, we can arrange and these stickers according to their size or the number or the order. So let's move towards our next slide. What the question is asking for. Here is a question number 6. You can see, look at these number lines, what number goes on in each box. What they have given in A part, they have showed us a little part from the number line, which is showing that 3 points are plotted here, 3, 4, and 5. And you can see that line which is with the 3, which is with the 4, and which is with the 5 is little bit larger in size, and other lines are so small in size, but they are representing some points among these 3 and 4. In fact, these 3 and between these 3 and 4 and 4 and 5, these small lines are showing 10 portions among these numbers, means 10 points between 3 and 4, another 10 points between 4 and 5. So what they said to find out the missing number. So how can we find out the missing number? It's very easy. For A part, you can see here boxes here with a question mark. We can see that this box is nearer to the 4.4. So what we will do, we can easily do backward counting, because before 4 we know that there should be 3.9, because numbers between the whole parts are in the form of the decimal points or in the form of the fractional points. So it means that before 4, if we will move on, because this empty box is closer to this whole number 4, so we can start backward counting. We can easily do that one, because it is very easy for us to do so. Even we can start from 4, even we can start from 3, because there are 2 points, they are going to help us to reach the missing number. But 3 is away from that missing box and 4 is closer. So that's why I have chosen 4. We can select any number, it's up to us. I am choosing 4, you can choose 3. But what is the process to solve the number? If we will choose 3, then we are going to move from the 3 to the right side, and we will do the positive or the right side way number counting, which will lead towards the positive numbers and which will go in a simple way forward counting. But I am selecting 4, and because this is another way to find out the number, I'm going to choose the backward counting. So what I have done, I have chosen 4. Before that there should be 3.9, and before that there should be 3.8. That's why I have written 3.8 here. It's up to you which number you want to select. If you will select 3, then you are going to count forward counting to reach the missing number box, count the number of the lines and write the number of the line in the box. And if you want to choose 4, then go for the backward counting and choose the number of the line. Whatever the number of line after counting, you can write the missing number. So what I have done, chosen 4, and after that it means we will move back. This should be 3.9 and this line should be 3.8. That's why I'm writing 3.8 here to do it quickly. And same way we will do part B. You can see there is another number line, but you can see the points are plotted here, and they are telling us which number line is missing. By observing, we can easily calculate it. Here is the number 8 in the beginning, and after that one small line you can see, then skip that line and another number is written here, that is 8.2. It means this small line is representing 8.1 and the greater line is showing 8.2. Similarly, this next coming small line is representing 8.3 and the greater line is representing 8.4. These numbers are for the continuous forward counting, but the number is missing at the back side. So we will move back and we will count by observing the pattern of the number line. We will count backward. It means before this 8, what should be here? There should be a number which is 1 point before that 8, that should be 7.9, and before that one which is missing and they are asking to find out, it should be 7.8. So we will write 7.8 here is our missing number on the number line. Similarly, you will use your scale, you will use your lines, you will draw the line, equal points, plot the points and put the number in the box. I hope you can do it with the help of a ruler and pencil very nicely and easily in your copies. Let's move towards the next question, which is question number 7. Here you can see the question is asking, write the correct sign of greater than or smaller than between each pair of the numbers. And they have given us 4 parts. Interesting thing is that first of all, we are going to observe the whole part. We will compare the whole part. Whole part simply can help us, but here we are going to observe which part is going to help us, because according to the place value chart, we will focus on the whole part. Otherwise, after the decimal part, fractional part will help us which number is greater. So let's see. Here you can see for A 3.4, and here's a question mark for the symbol, then 3.04. You can see that whole part is of the both numbers is same, 3 and 3. So we cannot decide with the help of a whole part which number is greater. Let's take help from the next part. After the decimal, immediate after decimal, you can see 10th part is written here. In the place of the 10th part, you know that according to the place value chart, this is the 10th part of the question, and this is the 10th part of the number. You can see here 10th part is 0, and here 10th part is 4. So 0 is smaller and 4 is greater. It means 3.4 is greater than 3.04. 10th part is helping us here. In 10th part place, the number which is greater is making the number greater than the other. So we can say 3.4 is greater than 3.04. In this way, we will put a symbol of greater than. In next part B, you can see both numbers before the decimal part, those are whole numbers, are same. Similarly, 4.5 and 4.55, we need to check which part is greater or which number is greater. You can see 4 is similar to 4, so whole part is not helping us to tell the greater term. Let's take help from the fractional part. See, there is a fractional part. At 10th place, 5 is here and 5 is here. Again, we cannot decide because 10th part has the same number. This it means 5 is not helping us at the 10th place because in both numbers, 10th place digit is same. So let's take help from the 100th place. You can see here there is no number written between these boxes. You can see at the place of the 100th value there is no number written, but here you can see that at the 100th place number 5 is written. It means we are going to take help from the 100th part now. What the part is saying, this number which is missing, we are going to write 0 as a placeholder, and it will show that at 100th place the number value is 0. For this number, we can read it 4.50, and another number you can see at 100th place, the place value is written here, which is 5. It means 0 is smaller and 5 is greater. Here we can understand and conclude that 5 is greater. It means the term having the number having 4.55 is greater. So we will write the symbol of the greater term like this way. 4.5 is smaller and 4.55 is greater. What we did in this part, हमने इस part में क्या किया, हमारे पास 3 terms में से 2 टर्म्स गिवन थी. पहले हमने ऑब्जर्व किया कि होल पार्ट में कौन सा नंबर ग्रेटर है. 4 और 4 सेम था, इसलिए हम डिसाइड नहीं कर सक रहे थे. हमने फिर 10th पार्ट को चेक किया, दोनों नंबर का 10th पार्ट जो था वो सेम था. अगेन हम इससे भी कंक्लूड नहीं कर सके. अब हमने 100th प्लेस वैल्यू को मार्क किया. यहाँ पर 100 प्लेस वैल्यू नहीं लिखी थी, उसके लिए हमने उसको प्लेस होल्डर 0 को लिखा और दोनों का साइज जो था नंबर का वो इक्वल किया, ताकि हम कंपेयर कर सकें कि 100th प्लेस पर कौन सी नंबर है जो हमें बताएगी कि नंबर कौन सा ग्रेटर है. इसमें हमने 0 लिखा एज अ प्लेस होल्डर टू मेक द साइज इक्वल ऑफ बोथ नंबर्स. उसके बाद में हमने कंपेयर किया, यहाँ पर 100 प्लेस पे 5 है और हमारे पास यहाँ 0 है, तो जो 0 है वो स्मॉलर है और 5 है ग्रेटर है. इट मीन जिसकी टर्म ये वाली है जिसमें 5 ग्रेटर है तो पूरी टर्म भी ग्रेटर हो जाएगी. हमने इसको ग्रेटर के सिंबल से रिप्लेस कर दिया. Let's move towards the next part of the questions. In C part, again, the whole numbers are same, 3.83 and 3.38. So we cannot decide only with the help of a whole number. 3 and 3 are the same. Let's move towards the 10th part. Here in this number, 10th part is 8. And on the other side, you can see 10th part is 3. Of course, at 10th part, we are going to take help from the 10th part positions. Means 8 is greater and 3 is smaller, it is helping us that 3.83 is greater and 3.38 is smaller. So what we will do, we will write this way: 3.383 is greater than 3.38 because 3.38 is smaller one. In this way, we will write our symbol here. Let's move to the D part. 1.14 and then 1.2. Here you can see 1 and 1 whole parts are same. Let's take help from the fractional part. Immediate after decimal is a 10th place. Here is 1 and here is 2. 2 is greater than 1. Of course, then it is showing that 10th part is helping us because here we can do comparison. 2 is greater, it means it is making the term or the number greater. So 1.2 is greater than 1.14. So I hope this is clear to you, and it is very easy because in this case of comparison, first we will focus on the whole part. Otherwise, we will move towards the fractional part. Then we will compare 10th part number. Then we will compare 100th part number. So it will be easier for us to arrange the number or make the numbers clear, which is greater and which is smaller. I hope this is clear to you. Let's move towards the question number 8. Round these numbers to the nearest whole number. 3 parts are given to us, and you can see here 4.6, 4.55 and 4.45. What to do? If we will observe, first of all, A part I have written here 4.6. What is the rule? Whenever we are going to do this conclusion, we should keep this thing in our mind. The number which we want to round off, another numbers, the number which we are going to round off, we are going to focus on that number, that by which number this number is followed. Let's see. Here you can see they said to round off to the nearest whole number. हमें इस नंबर को नियरेस्ट होल नंबर में करना है. इट मीन्स डेसिमल जो है वो रिमूव हो जाएगा. तो यहाँ पर हमें 10th पार्ट की पोजीशन पे जो भी नंबर होगा वो हेल्प करेगा कि इसको हमने किस नंबर में इसको राउंड ऑफ करना है. Here you can see 6 is here. अगर डेसिमल के इमीडिएट आफ्टर 10th प्लेस पे जो नंबर गिवन होंगे वो दो तरह से हमें चेक करने होंगे. अगर वो नंबर 0, 1, 2, 3, 4 ये नंबर्स होंगे तो हम नंबर को डाउनवर्ड राउंड ऑफ करेंगे. अगर नंबर हमारे पास 5, 6, 7, 8 या 9 होगा तो हम उसको राउंड अप करेंगे, उसमें 1 ऐड कर देंगे. यहाँ आप देख सकते हैं डेसिमल पॉइंट के इमीडिएट आफ्टर 6 है. 6 जो है वो आपके पास इस कैटेगरी में आता है जो कि हमारे पास 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 की कैटेगरी थी और इसमें हमें नंबर को राउंड अप करना था. इसका मतलब है 4.6 में 6 हमें बता रहा है कि ये ग्रेटर देन 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 वाली कैटेगरी में है. तो हम इस होल नंबर को राउंड अप करेंगे और इस होल नंबर में जो गिवन है हमें उसमें 1 प्लस कर देंगे. इट मीन्स इट विल बिकम 5. और हमारे पास जो इसका फ्रैक्शनल पार्ट है उसे हम रिमूव कर देंगे because we want to make round nearest whole number. हमें एक नंबर बनाना है जो कि राउंड हो और नियरेस्ट होल नंबर हो. हमने 6 को देखा, 6 जो था वो ग्रेटर है तो अब हमें ये 6 यहाँ से इसे रिमूव कर देना है और यहाँ पर 4 में 1 को प्लस करना है और नंबर बन जाएगा 5. अगेन सेम केस है 4.55 में. 5 immediate after 5 you can see 5 is falling in the second category. So you can see here डेसिमल हमें यहाँ रिमूव करना होगा, फ्रैक्शनल पार्ट हमें ख़त्म करना होगा, होल नंबर बनाना होगा. और 5 हमें बताता है कि जब हम इस फ्रैक्शनल पार्ट को रिमूव करेंगे तो 4 या जो भी नंबर यहाँ पर इन होल पार्ट में होता है उसमें हमने 1 प्लस करना होता है. 4 + 1 विल बिकम 5. तो ये राउंड ऑफ होके 5 बन जाएगा. हमने इन दोनों पार्ट्स में राउंड ऑफ जब किया है तो नंबर जो था डेसिमल पॉइंट के फौरन बाद जो 10th प्लेस पे था वो 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 में कोई भी होता तो हम उसे राउंड ऑफ करने के लिए होल नंबर को में प्लस करते 1 को और नंबर को सिंपली लिख देते. यहाँ पर भी हमने वही रूल फॉलो किया है. हमने क्या किया, 6 और 5 को जब चेक कर लिया कि ये हमारे पास ग्रेटर नंबर्स हैं तो हम इसको फ्रैक्शनल पार्ट को रिमूव कर देंगे और 4 में 1 प्लस कर देंगे तो आंसर हमारे पास 5 होगा. 4.6 विल बी अप्रॉक्सीमेटली इक्वल टू 5 in the form of a whole number. 4.55 will be approximately equal to 5 in form of a whole number as well. In case of 4.45, you can see that immediate after डेसिमल पॉइंट 10th प्लेस पे जो नंबर है वो फर्स्ट कैटेगरी जो हमने यहाँ पे लिखी है जिसमें 0 1 2 3 4 वाले नंबर्स आते हैं उसमें से 4 नंबर 10th प्लेस पे है. इसका मतलब हम इसको राउंड अप नहीं करेंगे, इसको राउंड डाउन करेंगे, फ्रैक्शनल पार्ट को रिमूव कर देंगे और 4 में कुछ भी ऐड नहीं होगा. अगर यहाँ पे कोई भी नंबर होता उसमें भी कुछ भी ऐड ना होता, सिंपली वो नंबर एज इट इज लिख देते. सो 4 विल रिमेन 4 एज इट इज. Only in case of 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 हम previous number में या whole number में 1 add करते हैं. In case of 0, 1, 2, 3, 4 हम add नहीं करते, fractional part को simply remove कर देते हैं. All this is clear to you? I hope this is clear. Let's move towards the next question, which is question number 9. Here are 4 cards. Cards are 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 different numbers are written here. They said use each card once to complete the statement below. आपके पास empty boxes हैं, decimal की form में कुछ numbers हैं. और से अगर देखें तो इसमें हमारे पास first box में whole part given है जबकि इसका fractional part missing है. Second box में fractional part given है और whole number का part missing है. Again in the second box you can see fractional part is missing. Again in the next box you can see whole part is missing. तो हम क्या करेंगे, हम देखते हैं कि फर्स्ट वन में हमें अगर नंबर को ग्रेटर बनाना है तो फर्स्ट वन के लिए हमें इन 1, 2, 3, 4 में से ग्रेटर नंबर के लिए नंबर को ग्रेटर बनाने के लिए ऐसा नंबर यहाँ लिखना होगा जो कि इधर वाले नंबर से इसको ग्रेटर बनाए. व्हाट आई हैव डन, मैंने सबसे पहले ये देखते हुए कि ग्रेटर का साइन किस तरफ है और टर्म कैसे ग्रेटर बनेगी, मैंने इस फर्स्ट पार्ट के दोनों बॉक्सेस को फिल किया. मैंने इसमें से 3 लिया और यहाँ पर प्लेस किया. इससे बन गया 4.3. अब मुझे यहाँ पर 4.3 एक नंबर मिल गया. इससे छोटा नंबर बनाने के लिए अगर मैं बाकी कार्ड्स यूज करूंगी तो या तो यहाँ पर 1 पॉइंट होना चाहिए 9 या फिर यहाँ पर होना चाहिए, because I want to make it 3 I have already used. अब मेरे पास बाकी जो रह गए हैं वो नंबर्स वो 2, 4 और 1 रह गए हैं. तो मैंने इसमें यहाँ पर 2 यूज़ किया, कंपैरिजन करके चेक किया इसका, तो 4.3 इज़ ग्रेटर देन 2.9. ये परफेक्ट बन गया. अगर मैं यहाँ पर कोई और नंबर्स भी यूज़ करती तो कर सकते थे, इसके डिफरेंट ऑप्शंस बनते हैं. बट आई हैव चूजन 4.3 एंड आई हैव completed this box in this way. Now I am bound to do the rest of the numbers like 1 and 4 is left. So what I have done, 4.1 I have written in this fractional part. Now I want to make this part which is whole greater, so that's why I have chosen the greater number to write in the box. मैं इस नंबर को greater बनाना चाहती हूँ, इसलिए मैंने सबसे greater number जो है वो यहाँ के लिए लेफ्ट ओवर किया था वो मैंने अब लिख दिया 4. इससे क्या बना, 4.9 बन गया. इनफैक्ट मैंने जब भी नंबर्स को बनाया है तो मैंने इस बात का ख्याल रखा है कि नंबर्स मैंने 1 टाइम यूज़ करने हैं, दोबारा इन्हें रिपीटली करके यूज़ करने की परमिशन नहीं थी. तो ग्रेटर नंबर्स को मैंने ग्रेटर सिंबल्स की साइड पर लिखा है. 4 ग्रेटर था तो मैंने सिर्फ होल पार्ट में लिखा उस जगह पे जहाँ पे ग्रेटर का सिंबल उसके लिए मौजूद था. मैंने ग्रेटर नंबर 4 यूज़ कर लिया जबकि ग्रेटर के सिंबल मौजूद था. दूसरा नंबर 3 ग्रेटर था वो मैंने दूसरे बॉक्स में यूज़ किया जो कि हमारे पास यहाँ पर ओपन माउथ की तरफ या ग्रेटर नंबर की तरफ था. अब जो स्मॉलर नंबर थे वो मैंने उन बॉक्सेस में यूज़ किए जो कि स्मॉलर नंबर्स को पॉइंट आउट कर रहे थे. इससे ऑटोमेटिकली मेरे पास नंबर्स अरेंज हो गए और एक एक मरतबा मैंने इनको लिख लिया. Finally मेरे पास जो नंबर बना वो 4.3 is greater than 2.9 and then 4.1 is less than 4.9. Similarly you can exchange the places, you can do multiple options. आप different तरीकों से इनको कर सकते हैं और अपने different numbers की arrangement भी बना सकते हैं. You can choose and you can use different numbers but use one time one card because instruction is saying to complete the statement and use one card once only. Don't repeat the number. You can make another numbers also, but I have done the way I told you. मैंने सबसे पहले bigger mouth या open numbers के लिए bigger numbers को use कर लिया, 4 को भी bigger number वाले में place कर दिया और 3 को भी bigger number में, क्योंकि दोनों numbers अगर bigger हैं तो number को भी bigger बनाएंगे. Then smaller number 1 और 2 थे थे उनको मैंने स्मॉलर नंबर की प्लेसेस में पुट कर दिया, ऑटोमेटिकली नंबर्स जो हैं वो अरेंज हो गए और हर कार्ड को मैंने वन टाइम यूज़ किया है. दिस इज़ माई ऑप्शन. यू कैन डू मल्टीपल वे and you can try your own numbers, and if you want to go with this one, that's your choice. I hope this is clear to you all, and whatever we have done is your homework. That's all for today's lecture. I hope this is clear. Let's I'm stop sharing my screen now.